first alert forecast for the morning hours, but a clear sky with areas of fog. You can even see that here on this custom first alert futurecast for the morning. And then there's all that sunshine. So the clear sky up above, the cooler morning adds into that fog development. Then mostly sunny midday with a stray pocket of rain trying to develop, becoming spotty for the afternoon. But notice at 3 o'clock, for example, it can be sun in Knoxville with a stray pop up in Campbell County and a couple spots of rain and storms up into the Smokies and far northeast Tennessee. So that's what an isolated coverage really looks like for the late afternoon to evening. See a couple spots of rain trying to trickle along the South Valley, like parts of Blount to Monroe to Loudoun and McMinn counties. 7 o'clock, still a couple of stray developments on the plateau. Got a couple developing here far northeast Tennessee, but as we get closer to sunset, that little energy there from that heat and sunshine starts to disappear. So some of these can definitely fall apart. Get some spotty rain and storms along the edge of the plateau moving west. Those in far northeast Tennessee fizzle out. Then they start to fizzle out on the plateau as well, as we'll get back to a clear sky and fog development later tonight as well. Finally, back to more, well, summer in East Tennessee. Starting the day off in those low to mid 50s. Sunrise about 6:20 with patchy fog. We're going to be at 73 degrees at noon. High today 83. So we still have that heat rebounding to perfectly seasonable. So when I layer all that up, the sun, the clouds, the stray to spotty pop-ups and that light breeze, you're heating up to 83 Knoxville, 84 Loudoun, 80 Madisonville, catching a couple of those pop-ups there. High today will be 83 Kingston to 79 in Crossville and 80 in Oneida. Get another little stray pop up there along the edge of the plateau. 83 Williamsburg to 82 in Middlesboro. Tazewell, your high today 81 along with Morristown, and 83 Dandridge to Pigeon Forge. If you've been feeling cooped up because of the cooler weather, just know that the only thing we really have in our way would be these very isolated showers and storms. So even when I add all those up, you can see very limited down into the valley, more so mountains to far northeast Tennessee, and then a couple on the plateau by the end of the day. So then tomorrow, cue it up with the clear sky, the patches of fog yet again. We will have a couple of showers and storms starting to develop in the mountains midday to early afternoon. We'll see a couple more develop along the edge of the plateau. The big difference here is I just think we see a few more clouds tomorrow versus today. Still on that line of mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Isolated showers and storms developing both days as we get back to that summer heat. So even tomorrow's rainfall potential, again dotted up into the mountains, and then tries to break free and come down into the lower elevations or along the plateau or higher terrain there, creating a couple of showers and storms really the next few days. And this will help us build that heat back up. So even though there's some rain and storms pulsing up in the afternoons, this is all part of that heat, that humidity rising. We'll see a few extra clouds to end the week. This is more of a high sheet of clouds, so that can still make it look partly cloudy through the end of the week. And that's where we can still rise to upper 80s to around 90 by the end of the week into the weekend. That warmth just lifting up from the south each day, climbing now through the weekend, hitting that 90-degree mark potentially on Saturday with just some stray pop-ups in the afternoons this weekend, and still running pretty warm going into early next week.